Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Ron's Kitchen Curator Zun's Kitchen Creations or the Kitchen Curator. Ron the Kitchen Curator. Ron the Kitchen Curator Show. So today I'm going to show you something that you may turn your nose up because it may not be quite your cup of tea, but believe me, stick with it. Trust me, you've seen all my shows before. I've never let you wrong, and today will be no different. Now, you may be saying, well, where's your juicing video? Well, I didn't make one today. I did juice, but no juicing. I think I've pretty much gone through most of the juicing stuff. So if you need something more instructions, text me, email, call me, like below. And so that always helps me. Your donations have been coming in fast and furious, and they're a big help to getting me set up to get all of this good information to you. So hey, let's get started, okay? So today, what we're going to be doing is wonderful beef ribs. Now, the women of color that I run with, they're thinking right now, I know it, ain't got time for that. I know. It's either St. Louis ribs, it's pork ribs, baby backs, you name it. If it's pork, that's the ribs. Beef ribs, ain't got time for that. But today, like I said, bear with me. Please have time for this. So I found a couple of really nice ones here. They're really nice and meaty. So these are the pork ribs that we'll be cooking today. And not only is the pork ribs, the beef ribs, not only are the beef ribs going to be a big surprise, but just wait until you see what I do with them. You wear socks, you'll be getting them knocked off. So we're going to put some foil on a pan there, and we'll lay the ribs out here. I'm not quite sure if my pan is big enough, but living here cheap and easy, I don't have a lot of room and size and pans. Okay, so I've got my ribs laid out there, and I'm going to grab a little bowl. Usually I would have a little glass bowl so you can see what's going on, but unfortunately I don't. I'm going to open up, now, here where I live in an apartment, usually what I would do, I would barbecue this stuff, right? But I'm not allowed to have a barbecue here, so I need to do in my oven. And so I'm going to show you how you can make quality barbecue ribs, beef, in the oven. I'm going to do this in the oven. So we're going to set the oven on right now. We're going to put it to 375. We got that going. It's about at the right size there. And you may be wondering what I'm doing here. And I probably should have had this open before I started the video, but I thought it would be a heck of a lot easier to open it than it has been. Okay, it's open. And so now what this is liquid smoke. This is the magic creation that's going to help us get our barbecue goodness on the ribs. So I'm just going to pour a little, I'll shake it up a little bit. I'm going to squeeze it in the bowl. I'm going to get my handy little baster brush, and I'm going to really put on, a pretty good slabbing of this liquid smoke on these guys. I'm going to do the tops. I'm going to flip them over. They're all flipped over there. Probably need just a touch more in there because I'm going to now do the bottoms. Again, a really good generous swipe on both sides, maybe even catch a few of the sides, the tops, and liquid smoke. Now it's kind of interesting. I've always been familiar with this particular brand of liquid smoke that I bought. I've used it, sparingly before for years, but I've never seen this brand. So we're down the south, pretty much we're in Rome. We do as the Romans do. So we got our liquid smoke baked all around. I'm going to flip it to make sure that the fatty side is up. And so the fat, kind of bakes just like you would like a rib roast, Okay, now I'm going to put this over here. Now, look at this. What I've got here is French's yellow mustard. Once again, I can hear you saying, ain't got time for that. But we're going to put on a generous portion of the mustard. We're going to take our brush, make sure that the mustard, now you would think, God, mustard on beef ribs? I mean, number one, we're doing beef ribs. Number two, you're putting mustard on it. That's almost like putting chocolate on a hot dog, you would think. But, seeing and tasting is believing, my friends. So, not only will the mustard act as a really good source of glue for the little bit of seasonings. Yep, a little bit of seasonings, but it's also going to add a little bit of flavor. But I assure you, it'll be nice. Now, unfortunately, what we're going to be using, just as our little bit of seasoning, I've got some good old Morton's kosher salt there, and so we're going to sprinkle that liberally. Salt is good, flavor enhancer, so we got that going. Some regular good old garlic powder. So yeah, we got the top off. I'm going to shake this on. It's pretty good there. And you know what? Normally, I've been converted by my favorite woman of color for Johnny's. Today I'm using Lowry's as a substitute. I need to get myself some Johnny's because apparently they don't have here. Okay, and really, for now, that's all there is to it. I'm going to wrap these up in foil. And I bet every one of you housewives up there know what's next. Yes. They're going in the oven. Now I'm going to have to keep an eye on this. I hope this is deep enough so it'll catch any of the juices and grease. And so we're going to put it in the oven here. And now this is going to cook for 3 to 4 hours. And so that's it. I'm going to do some housework. It is about 5 after 11 here Eastern time. So 3 to 4 hours. That's going to be about 3 o'clock-ish or so. And just in time for this afternoon's football game. So that should be something good that we can eat together when we watch the game. Anyway, signing off for now. But watch for part 2 when I do the unveiling. And plus we have to finish them off. We don't just eat them right out of the foil there. There is a little finishing stage as well. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Ciao.